Hello everyone, I'm Gian Arginel. Welcome to my channel, and because it's already the month of October, for today's video, it's going to be a fun one because I'm going to recreate a DIY Halloween levitating candle. This project, guys, is actually inspired by a video I've seen on Pinterest. I put a link down below, hopefully I can still find it. But what I really like about this project is we're going to be upcycling some tissue paper tubes. And honestly guys, this project doesn't look cheap. And depending on how many you want to create, you can create a ton of this. But before we start, I'd just like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified every time I have new uploaded video. And also follow me on my Instagram account at Gian Arginel. And without further ado guys, let's just jump into our video. So the materials we need for this project are battery-operated tea light candles, tissue paper tubes, a piece of cardstock, black acrylic paint, paintbrush, hot glue, a thin thread, X-Acto knife, and a pair of scissors. So I started off by taking my tissue paper tubes and I'm going to trace its diameter onto this piece of cardstock. I wanted my circle to be perfect, so I grabbed my pair of compasses and traced it again just to make it a perfect circle shape. After that, I cut out my traced circle. And then using my X-Acto knife, I also poke a hole on the center of my cardstock, just enough that the bulb of my tea light candle can pass through. I also took one of my tea light bulbs and dry fit it as I'm making the holes onto my cardstock. I also make sure that the holes is at the center cause otherwise the candle might tip sideways as we are going to hang it using the bulb. Now that I've cutted out a circle on my cardstock, this is kinda like looking a donut shape. Next is I took my hot glue and attached my circle cardstock and my tubes together to create basically the body of our candle. Now I use my hot glue once again and use it to create this sort of a melted wax effect, or should I say a fake candle drip effect. This will make our tube to make it look like a realistic dripping melting candle, and to do that you just need to drip your melted hot glue onto the upper portion of your candle's body, and you need to do it all the way around. And it doesn't have to be precise. I think the more layers and more different it will look, the more it will look like more realistic. So I add a couple of hot glue all the way around my tubes just like shown. In this project, I just go for 3 candles only for time purposes, but keep in mind guys that you can pretty much create a whole bunch of this. Imagine a chandelier of candles levitating on your dining room table, or maybe you can also scatter it on different places of your house. And I think that this will add a very nice Halloween vibe on your space. Now that I'm done creating all of my fake candle drips, I took my black acrylic paint and give my candle a nice generous coat. I opted using acrylic paint just because it's almost dark outside, but I would highly suggest guys to use spray paint cause it's more faster and quicker to dry. So I just give this piece a nice coat of black acrylic paint and let this dry for about 30 minutes. After that, I decided to give this piece another coat because I noticed that there are some portions that the paint doesn't cover very well, especially on the hot glue drip areas. So I give this piece a second coat and let this dry for about 30 minutes again. And now that it was dry, I took my yard of nylon thread and then I took my candle's body. And then what I do is I go in to shoot the nylon onto the hole that we did prior until I reach the bottom of our candle tube. And then after that, I grab my nylon thread and tie it to the bulb of my candle light just like shown. And then I open the switch of my tea light And then after that, I pull my nylon so my candle can slip inside the cardstock tube all the way up until the bulb comes out. And then after that, you can use small screw hooks to hang it onto the ceiling, or just a dab of hot glue onto the ceiling to where you want this to hang. And we are done with our super quirky levitating candle. This candle is very easy to create, and for sure everyone who will see it would be surprised how creative and fun this idea is. It is also a great way to recycle disposable tissue paper tubes into a cute home decor, and it's a fun and very easy project to create on this Hallowtide season. And another thing guys, to turn your switch on or off, you just need to hold the candle and push the bulb inside so it would come off, and you can now switch it off in the morning and switch it on at night. So that's how I created my DIY levitating candle guys. I hope you enjoy watching this project as much as I enjoy creating this for you guys. And before I say goodbye, please subscribe to my channel for more DIY home decors, because on this month I have a lot of fall and Halloween decor ideas going to be posted on my channel. So hit that bell icon so you'll be notified every time when you uploaded video, and also give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on my Instagram account at Gian Arginel. And I think that's all. Thank you so much for watching guys. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.